rate changes, the world's graphic characters are coming. Your intelligence is expected to soar. A new perspective, uncovering many historical mysteries.
For the World Economic Growth Rate ranking from 1960 to 2021, surprisingly, Chinese character regions dominated the top 6. US IQ rankings show that regions using Chinese characters dominate the top 5, with South Korea, the latest to abolish them, ranking 6th.
Are East Asians born smart?
If so, the IQ and economy of Vietnam and North Korea, which abolished Chinese characters, should not lag behind, and the West should not be leading in technology either.
Then why?
In the past, the West led in technology because their phonetic characters were easy to learn and write, resulting in a high literacy rate. Nowadays, literacy has become widespread, the gap has narrowed, and handwriting is gradually being replaced by typing. Chinese characters are more likely to break free from the constraints of language than phonetic characters, thus enabling faster thinking, faster reading and easier creation of new words, and they can be used across languages, promoting expansion and making the native speakers of Chinese 3 times those of English, which is more conducive to information sharing.
Why did ancient China develop faster?
As basic Chinese characters were simple and the literacy rate was low in ancient times, the difficulty in learning Chinese characters had a minor impact. Secondly, there were numerous languages in ancient times, and the value of Chinese characters being used across languages was huge.
Why does Japan rank first in IQ?
Japanese kanji has a weak connection with the pronunciation of Japanese, so it is easier than Chinese to break free from language and activate graphic thinking, evidenced by Japan's world-leading manga.
Why was Japan's growth rate once the fastest in the world, but now it is the slowest?
The advantage of mixed characters is that they can integrate the advantages of 2 types of character. Japan has thus become a developed country. During the transition from using Chinese characters to phonetic characters, South Korea used mixed characters for more than 30 years and developed fastest during this period. The disadvantage of mixed characters is that it is necessary to repeatedly switch between graphic and linguistic thinking, making it difficult to read quickly. The evidence is that Japanese books are the thinnest in the world. As the reading volume increases sharply, the impact on Japan intensifies.
Can the influence of characters be so great? Why has it just been discovered?
The victory of phonetic characters in the mid-stage masked the advantages of Chinese characters. Now, the 4 major advantages of Chinese characters have become prominent due to the information explosion. Notably, China's economic growth in the information age is 3 times the second place's rate.
So, you want to promote Chinese characters?
No. The advantages of Chinese characters stem from being somewhat like graphics. The production efficiency of graphics increases explosively with technology, while the speaking speed remains unchanged for thousands of years. Therefore, if graphics replace language communication, the efficiency will increase thousands of times.
Graphics replace language? Impossible!
In fact, the proportion of language in communication has been decreasing, and some characters have broken free from language and become globally universal. The human visual nerve is 7,000 times that of the auditory nerve. Mental arithmetic experts using graphic thinking can be 1,000 times faster. But we are used to using language for abstract thinking and have not deeply activated the brain. Languages all originate from the pronunciations accidentally designated by apes. New words are superimposed and old words are locked layer by layer, thus making languages old-fashioned, rigid, chaotic and bloated. Different languages cannot be integrated and can only be gradually swallowed by larger languages. More fatally, typing will overtake the speaking speed. In the future, full-body virtual typing will be hundreds of times faster than speaking. Will you still want to speak? Musk predicted, language will be phased out. When characters are unbound by language, they will return to natural graphic characters.
How can such primitive, simple graphics express abstract, complex meanings?
Traditional characters can define abstractions. Why can't graphics?
Who will define them?
Graphics are flexible and free. Whoever designs them. The most reasonable ones at present will become popular globally.
Do we need a graphic for every word?
No, just 600 simple, basic graphic characters can combine to express any meaning, like platform plus sleep for bed. The expression is clearer.
Only learn 600?
Actually fewer. Learning one can lead to understanding a series.
There are too many phrases to remember.
Don't worry, displaying new and old characters side by side allows use without prior learning. In the early stage, just use the corner of your eye to look at the graphics and get familiar automatically. Click to query. Reading foreign languages and ancient texts is more accurate than traditional translation.
Don't we need to learn for input either?
Type in traditional script, and it automatically gets a graphic, enabling direct multinational communication. It is also easy to learn. By classifying and finding graphics, even toddlers can learn.
How to promote it?
Mobilize websites to add dual text display programs.
What are the benefits?
Greatly enhance intelligence and communication efficiency, eliminate world divide and eliminate war.
So good. Why hasn't it been promoted?
It is too revolutionary. Very few people like or share it.
It is indeed suspicious, but for the sake of public welfare exploration, I'll give you a like.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to your comments.